Hi, my name's Gina. Welcome to Gina Explores. I'm a trans urban explorer looking to get back on YouTube. It's been a while. I had a channel before, but yeah. So I'm up on a hilltop near Seaham in County Durham. Currently sitting in an old air raid shelter. There's not much of it left, as you can see. It's doing pretty well. Yeah, just falling down, probably a little bit of vandalism and just the age really. I think that's the remains of a cot that would have been in there. Yeah, so yeah, I've been up here a few times, so it seems to be a little bit more damage this time. There was quite a worn path coming to here. Next I'm going to go across to there is the remains of an old radar station, some flattened buildings, one building which I presume was the generator room, and then we'll go down the hill a bit to where the radar mast would have been. There's the foundations of it there and a small building which you can't get in, but I'll show you anyway. And right next to it is the CMROC post, so I'll show you that as well. So yeah, we'll bring you back along the trail. See you on that one.
So here is the outside of the air raid shelter. I had to mute this clip because the wind had killed the audio. As you can see, it's very overgrown. You can see over half of it has been destroyed. The smashed remains of it are in the brambles on the other side of the air raid shelter.
So this is the outside of what I believe was the generator house. See, not a huge amount left here. Lots of ruins. Over there is the ROC post on that little mound. I'll show you in a little while. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, someone's been turning this into a base of some kind. That's pretty cool. Yeah. They've really tidied it up here. Last time I was up in here, it was yeah, full of rubbish. They've done a really nice job of cleaning this up in here. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go around the Nobby Chalk 1995. We've got Queen. I love Robin, maybe. And we've got Queen, Alfie, Kitson, and then horrible National Front sign. We hate the National Front. We hate Nazis. Anyone like that is an absolute piece of shit in my eyes. So yeah, we'll get out of here now. Yeah. Well, this is a bit clearer as well. Right, squeeze under here, squeeze the camera angles, hang on. Ditch the backpack. There's an old gas cylinder of some kind there. Looks like it's been blown up at some point. Yeah. So yeah, might well have been entrances at one point. And then we'll look out up here. This is so awkward. I prefer a little action camera to this. Much easier to hold. But yeah, nice view over the bay and see them. A couple of ships parked out there. And there's Sunland on the horizon over there. Yeah, cool. Okay, so, no idea what these buildings were, but I'd imagine they were originally part of the radar station complex. Oh, they put another electric fence in. That's a bit of a bugger. I'm going to have to roll under that. Back in a sec. Does help if I take the lens cap off, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah. So this is a small building. It's got like a blast wall on it, and here is where the radar mast would have stood. Yeah. That's all there is to say really. Yeah, this is piled up to the ceiling with like agricultural rubbish and stuff. I don't know how much you can see in there. Yeah, can't get in there because there's a great big bit of corrugated asbestos or iron over the doorway. Yeah, oops. Yeah, that's that. Right, backed up to the ROC post. Getting beautiful horses. Lovely view from up there. Yeah, somewhere down on that railway embankment is a pillbox that I haven't managed to locate yet. As far as I haven't even looked properly. But hopefully one day I'll do that. I might do that on the way back if I decide to come back along the railway. But yeah, beautiful. No dolphins today that I can see. You often get dolphins here. Yeah. Oh well. So yeah, I'm up at the ROC post now. That's the event. I think that was the bomb power indicator thing. Here was the entrance. Yeah, someone's put a boulder on the top, stops you getting in. So I read that the ladder was off the wall. So yeah, as always up here, apart from one which I think has been smashed down now. The hatch has been stolen. Yeah, probably for scrap. Yeah, so I can't really say much more about this one. Sorry about the wind, I'll probably have to do a voiceover on this bit. Right, back to the bike and then to the next place. So a little bit further along. So yeah, love this beautiful old viaduct. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, the railway line still runs on there from, I think it's from Middlesbrough to seaham. Get a bit of freight on there, but I'm not going to geek out on trains. Yeah, so the Victorians knew how to build stuff, didn't they? So yeah, I'm going down onto this beach. I've stashed the bike up the top. Yeah, so on this beach is it's a pillbox, and just kind of down there is the remains of an old lime kiln. So we'll go and have a look at them. Yeah, so it's the old lime kiln. There's not a great deal of it left, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah. A little bit of it up there. So yeah, there's actually nothing left now. I should have sworn there was more last time I came, but obviously not. So yeah, heading over to that pillbox now. There it is. How well you're going to be able to see in here. Quite well as it turns out. Okay. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. The camera to adjust. There you go. Trying not to film the people on the beach. Yeah, nice view out of here. Yeah, that's the small coastal one. Not much to say about it really. There we go, that's that. Right, back to the bike. Yeah, so half buried in the woods here is the remains of some kind of building. That's where I stashed the bike. Yeah, not a Scooby what it was. There's another wall along there. Looks like another square off there. Oh, and here some sort of, I don't know. I mean, looking at the stonework, it's well, impossible to tell. Mixture of stone and brick. Yeah, not a Scooby what that would have been. Right, onwards to the next spot. Okay, so this might not look like much, but you see, I don't know, so there's like a depression going out that way. This is a infantry running trench. There was a weapons pit over here somewhere, which apparently is visible on Google Earth, but I can't find it. This goes up to the cliff edge. There you can, yeah, I think you can make it out. It's difficult to tell on this little screen, but yeah, just looks like an ordinary ditch, but it was a running trench, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to go any further. It's just this little point. But yeah, like I said, I think you can make it out. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, now I was going to continue on down, but it's about 3 miles to the next thing that way, and I can't be bothered. I'm not as fit as I used to be. Plus I didn't bring my bike up. I left it halfway down the embankment down there, stashed behind the wall, as you have seen in the last clip. So yeah, I'm going to go back along the railway towards Seaham, hopefully find the one that's on the railway embankment. If not, I'm going to go through Seaham and out the other side. There is the ruins of a beehive pillbox in a field, and then a little bit further up there's another pillbox in the field, which we'll go see, and then I'll see how I feel and what the time is. See you in a bit. Now, somewhere either that way and all that second, or that way, is a small oval shaped pillbox made out of concrete sandbags with a corrugated iron and thin concrete roof. But I've had a good look. I've been knee deep in dead ferns, proper adder country, and yeah, brambles in my face. I can't find anything, so without like proper equipment and someone to help if I get into difficulty, I'm going to mark this one as a maybe. So yeah, onwards to the next one. I'm not going to do the blast beach because I can't be bothered with the stairs going all the way down and then back up again. Plus there's too many people around to stash the bike safely. So yeah, in a bit. Alright, don't worry about it hitting me with the wind, but this pile of rubble here, you can trace the outline around here, and there's the roof. This was a beehive pillbox. Shame the farmers destroyed it, but there we go. That's still interesting nonetheless. I'd like to have seen it before it was destroyed. But yeah, right, on to the next one. Alright, last one for the day. Little pillbox in the field at the top end of Seaham, Seaton Lane. Quite a nice little one. Oops, God, I'm tired. Lovely view from here. Right, yeah, quite small. No anti-ricochet bit in the middle. Wouldn't have wanted to be inside this one in a firefight. Yeah. There we go. I've got footage that I took, the one just off the A19 690 junction, which I will put in after this. Yeah, everyone who watched this, I hope you enjoyed it. So first of hopefully many videos doing different explores and things. Yeah, so I've been Gina, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, entrance completely blocked. That's annoying. Oh, maybe not. Rucksack off. Well, we'll be able to see it here. I am getting a little bit too hot for this. Well, take my shades off and see what I'm doing then. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, much like the one I saw. Oh, bloody hell, I can't remember when it was now. But it's also like the one up near Morpeth. Yeah, which is on my old channel. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was worth the trip. Now, I've got to get out. I'm not going to try and film it.